Hey YouTube, today is Saturday, October 2nd, 2021 at about 10:02 or something in the morning, and we are at Coolidge Park in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and they have this crazy thing here for some reason, that gigantic chain holding them down. So we're here to do a few things today in this place. I'll just show you over here. You see the river over there. That bridge up there is the Walnut Street Bridge. It is a pedestrian only bridge, and we will be on it after a while here. Show you a little bit of the river. And that thing is wide, is it not? Very, very, very wide. There's a car bridge over there. We're going to be walking around looking at things and see what we can find here. So let's go try that. All right, so here you see we've come down to the water's edge. Show you some of that. But right here's that Walnut Street Bridge again. Much closer. And you see right underneath of it, that one right there. That blue bridge there. The cars are driving on that one. And then those kind of odd-shaped buildings over through there. That's the water level. And then that's back up where we came from. So we're going to go back up there and again see what we can find. All right, so here's a fountain in Coolidge Park that you can see. And look, they put these animals around here, and we think that's because of the Carousel, which is in that building right there. We'll be in there in a few minutes. But now check this out. First of all, the fountain is very, very nice. You see an elephant there, obviously. Over on this side we have us a horse. And over here is a lion. I would go in front of these, but I would get soaking wet, so I don't want to do that. Over here we have a turtle. And then we repeat the lion. He's over here, so he's pretty cool. Over here we have an elephant again. You see him with his trunk up. And look back over there again. Pretty neat. And then another horse. And finally, the turtle. And then the whole fountain. I'll back up here and see if I don't run over anybody. There it is. From left to right. There it goes. Pretty cool. Now that's the Carousel house right over here. So we're going to head into that and check it out. Alright, so here is the start of the pedestrian bridge. See all this? And right there you can see where they got that cut off where nobody can drive up here. This is all a boardwalk. Boardwalks on both sides. And you can see we're heading up already a little bit. So we'll go up here, I'll get to the blue part, and then I'll show you some of that. You see that horse on top of that building? This is the Carousel building. And we did not go into it because every single door that they have open has on it mask required. So you're looking at Communism Central right there. So we don't go into those places and won't. But maybe if you can see through this top window here, a little bit of light, that's the Carousel going around in there. And then just an overview of the park, bridge over there. And then we're getting up closer to the blue part of the bridge. And then the town. So as we get a little further, I'll show you that. All right, so here we're up to the blue part of the bridge here. So if there's some signs with a bunch of writing, but most of it can't read. It's got commissioners' names and it was from Chattanooga, Tennessee. But here's that. I'll show you a little bit off to the left what that looks like for a moment. And then again, we're straight ahead. Yeah, there's a bunch of lights up here where they do light this up at night. You see that little blue part of that other bridge over there. And those buildings with the sharp points. Some kind of museum or something, I'm sure. Maybe an aquarium. But anyway, this is the whole blue part of the bridge. We got a big hump coming up here. We got a puppy coming up. It looks vicious. Hi, puppy. All right, now we're over the hump. Got some benches here. Hey, that's a very long bridge. If you look out that way, you see we're still right over the water, getting close to the middle. If you look out this way, same thing. We're getting, well, on that side it goes much further over, so I guess we're a long way from the middle. But
it's actually nice that they didn't
I'll show you more.
bridge.
See the big cliff over here, and that thing is tall. And then that building right there says Mediterranean, and through there is what that sign says. And there's actually people standing over there on its balcony. You see this boat down here in the water coming up at us. And then those people in that great big canoe thing, rowing. And there's a few more paddlers back over yonder. But that's one huge cliff. Can't tell it from here, but let me tell you, that's, I don't know how big that is. That's huge. And just a view of the bridge and the rest of the river. All right, let's keep going. All right, right back there, you should be seeing an Indian sculpture there. Hopefully I've got that held right. You see him sitting there. Let me show you something else that's a little strange.
There's a bird on the head of the sculpture.
Look at these little berries all on this thing. Here, let me show you. That's my finger, of course, so look at the difference in the size. I mean, those are super tiny, and they're all through this bush. I don't know what they are, but when I say there's a ton of them, I mean a ton of them. So we're out here on this pier, and over there, we're almost to the end of it, but right there, that is the Southern Belle, right there. So I know you can buy a ticket and do a ride on that. They got that great big boat down there. You can take a tour on that as well. And then the river walk is down there. You can see the sidewalk going through there.
Oh, yeah,
So we'll be down there in a few minutes. So let's go out here. We'll look at the end of the tour. You see all those flags over there. Get a little closer to this boat here. Let's see, the Happy Days is what that says. Hey, now you see these flags right here I showed you from just over across there a minute ago. These actually represent something. They represent a life on each one. Look at this. Randall Smith, born 4/16/89, died 7/18/15. He was 26 years old, but he is not the youngest. Right here. Now look at this. He was 21 years old. This is Skip Wells, Squire Wells, I guess. He died. 10/6/89 to 7/16/15. This is Carson Holmquist. So he too would have only been 25 years old. Gunnery Sergeant Thomas Sullivan. He was born 3/22/75 and died 7/16/15 as well. You notice the trend there. So he would have been 40 years old. So he would have been the old man of the group. 11. This is Sergeant David Wyatt, Staff Sergeant, 11/7/79 to 7/16/15. So he would have been 21. Well, actually, he would have been the old one. He'd have been 45 years old. So he was the old man of the group. So 5 of these here who died, obviously over in Afghanistan, I'm sure. Wow. So terrible. So you see that blue part of that bridge over there, and a boat flying through the water there. And then there's that building with the weird shape. That's the aquarium is what that is. And you can see all these things that they got through here. All right, let's keep going. So we're back down here on the Riverwalk, and right there is the Southern Belle. And from here, you hopefully can tell from where I was up on that pier back there behind us, That thing is wide. That is way wider and bigger than I thought. So that obviously is a big old paddle wheeler. And then when we get up here where I can get little different views of it, we'll get those. Again, the Southern Belle right here. You see up there, they got a burger bar. Open daily till 11 p.m. So I guess you can just go in there anytime and grab you a hamburger. Yeah, looks like they can take off at 2 and 6 p.m. by that board down there. And here you go, Southern Belle right there. Welcome aboard the gift shop. Got a little bird right there. Raising the barge since 1985. Nautical gift shop. Yes, the Southern Belle. Something here. Open daily till 11 p.m. I'm not sure what that boards. Yeah, boards here. Okay. Southern Belle boards here. You see them big stacks up there.
Surprise, surprise, they're hiring.
Hey, they're actually hiring. So if you need a job, Southern Belle will take you on. Back here you can see there's the burger bar entrance right there. So if you want you a burger anytime in Chattanooga, I can't attest to how good or bad they are, but I can attest they have a burger.
Hey, Bub, you can go to Chattanooga Duck Store too.
Oh yeah. Alright, and then so this is where the wheel would have been. It's probably not there, but I don't know, maybe it is. Let me see if we can get past this John Deere. Well, if they did have it, it's all enclosed. So, but as you're going down the river, you could come all the way back there and have a view out the back of the boat. All right, so there you go, Southern Belle. All right, if you've been watching my videos, you know that we stayed in the Trail of Tears Park, State Park in Missouri, and I didn't have a whole lot about it. But now, look at this. I want you to read this. I'll put this up, and you can pause it and read it, hopefully. I'll come down a little bit, and then you can pause that and read that. And then right there's the finish of it, so you can pause that and get all of that. So you can see, this bottom line is the most important. This historical marker will forever mark the beginning of this Trail of Tears. You see, well actually it's the one above that too. It says that the Trail of Tears, which resulted from the Indian Removal Act, passed by U.S. Congress in 1830, is one of the darkest chapters in American history. And boy, ain't that the truth. But if you've read that whole thing, you will have learned something about the Trail of Tears and its sadness, so kind of crazy. But that's what happened. You can see about 4,000 of them died on that so-called march. So that's the Trail of Tears. So this is the beginning, Ross's Landing, right in here. Very crazy. All right, so we're still on the Riverwalk. That's our bridge right there. Just want to show you from this side of it, since I got no real video from this side. So there's a boat right down there in the water. In fact, there's a couple of them. And then this is what we've been walking on for a little while. And we're the only ones on it. There are people that have been walking up there. Gigantic stump right there. But you can see this is truly a boardwalk. Got this blue rail. Down here's a little bridge. In fact, I see iron or steel, probably steel. We'll go up here. It's got a sign, and show that to you, and we'll learn something together here probably. So you can see we're coming up underneath this bridge that goes overhead. So let's see. Okay, Ross's Landing, river crossing and port. Yes, this is going to talk about that as well. So again, this is where the Trail of Tears all started. So see these bushes here with all these little berries on it, and then over there is a set of stairs.
Oh, this is that zigzaggy stuff we saw online.
Oh yeah, okay. No, they're not probably. That's definitely. I think you see that goes on down there to that boat. That's where that one goes. But yeah, up here's, if you just heard her say the zigzaggy. Yeah. So if you look, this is kind of like you hear about that Lombard Street. Oh yeah, she wants me to show you that. So you can see that there. Anyway, here starts. Like I said, I've never been to San Francisco, but I've seen the pictures and videos of that Lombard Street. And it kind of zigzags back and forth like this. So that's what we're doing here. All right, so what I'll do is I'll just try to make this a little faster. In fact, here, I'll set this up as a time warp right here, okay? Hopefully that time warp worked out very, very well. That's it down there. Let me hold this up a little bit and show you. But anyway, out there, that's the Walnut Street Bridge again. We'll be walking out. You can see people up there walking. And that's it from this point of view, though. So we're going to go do a couple more things, and then we'll be coming back to the bridge. All right, let's keep going. All right, so you see these guys playing baseball here. I believe this is the start of the sculpture garden. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. But you can see there, John Dreyfus, it says 1949 full count. That's the guy right there. And here's the picture up here.
Okay, get it from this viewpoint.
So, get that picture in a second. All right, so you can see those guys there. And they light this up at night. You can see lights all around it. And this guy's got lights too, so he's the pitcher. And he's pretty fat to be a pitcher. It's a big, it's like a catcher's mitt that he's got. So there's that. So let's go on around here and see what else we can see. All right, so we come up to this right here. You see this is called Sanctuary. You can pause that and read that. And then over here, they got these two people dancing. And this has a name. Let's see, the Lindy Hop is what that's called. So you can pause that, read that as well. All right, so they got this thing here, and I'm not sure. Hunter Museum fence, it says. So you can pause that, read all that if you like, and then we'll go on down and see what else we can find. All right, so you can pause and read this here, and see that? That's what it's talking about. So I'm still in the thing that my wife just gave to me. And she says it looks like fallen wind chimes. I'd agree with that. It looks exactly like that. All right, so you see this here. That's the sculpture part of this, and that goes on down. So let's get what this is called. Pregnant Well. Interesting, okay. Yeah, I guess so. But the name's over here.
Yeah, but that looks the back.
It does, but
Maybe do it from the side.
I don't know. Let's go over and take a look. Here it is from the front. You see that? But no, yeah, that was the front, like I told you. See that? Oh, yeah.
Well, this is where you can see the well.
You can see it on the other side too. Trust me, it's the same thing. It's just these have got more bars back here. All right. So anyway, while I'm walking along, you see this right here? I'm not exactly sure what that is. It looks like a remake of like Thomas Jefferson's home. But of course, you know, it's not here in Chattanooga or anywhere close. In fact, it's in Virginia. But that's what that looks like, is that. Let me go see. Up here's a sign. Maybe this will tell me. This is the Hunter Museum of American Art.
The mansion.
That's what they're doing, the mansion. Okay, yeah. Over there is the Hunter Museum right there. And then, of course, this is the mansion. And then it'll list that over there as well. So yeah, you can see that thing on the far right, the concrete, is the East Wing, built in 1975. If you want to pause that and read that, you can. The mansion built in 1905, so again, you can pause that and read that. And then if you want the West Wing, built in 2005 for the Hunter Museum, it's right there. And so here's an overall view, I guess, of what they plan for it to look like one of these days. I hope they don't block it with that concrete, but you know, we'll see. But right there it is, even though it's got all that scaffolding. It's an absolutely gorgeous building. So hope you appreciate that one. I know I do. That's pretty. All right, let's take a look at this monstrosity, fallen blocks or something. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But you can see it's called Largo. And hopefully you can pause that, and yes, it's got purple right down the middle of it. It's painted aluminum, museum purchase, 1981.2.
That looks like Jenga blocks gone around.
Okay, she says Jenga blocks. I just said fallen blocks, so you know, either way. But again, turn back over to the house there for a little bit. This Hunter Museum here. And then we've got two people of some sorts with gigantic shoes and funny hats. So you can see them. And let me get the name of it here right quick. It says free money. Okay. 2001. So you can pause that and read that. So there you go. Yeah, see they're standing on a money bag is what that is. That's got a dollar sign on it. Right in there. Hopefully you can see that from there. Pretty crazy. Now over here, this is one of these horses made out of wood like we saw in Iowa.
Yeah.
This was a sculpture garden in Iowa that we saw something very similar to this. Now here you can see this is called Boreal. Cast bronze with patina. Oh, really? They're saying that's bronze, but boy, it looks like pure wood to me. So that's interesting if that's bronze. But here, there, we get the full thing right there. How cool is that? It says it's bronze with patina. I mean, it looks just like driftwood, right? It looks like driftwood to me. So here, just to show you, come around his back and you can see he's even got a tail right there. So just tell me this does not look like wood. Here, I'll just get you close to, look at this. Look at this. And that. And you can see all of this. It looks like driftwood to me. But they're saying not, so I guess I was wrong. Oh, okay. So we go on through the museum. Big hole here. And I see the bridge over there. Let's go get some closer shots of that. So now we're up here to the top. And now you can see, again, the Walnut Street Bridge here that we'll be walking across in just a few minutes. Because that's what we came over here to do, was to get this sculpture garden. So I did that. And you can see right over there's the park, and we're actually parked. I know you can't see it, but I can't see there, but it's through there past those trees somewhere. Is where we're parked. And then we're right here at this Mediterranean that I showed you earlier. Right there's the sign for that, just so you know. And you can go over there. I guess you can even go up if you wanted. Get an even bigger view, but this is a pretty big view. And this, by the way, this is that rock cliff right there that I showed you from the bridge over there. It goes straight down all the way to the water. And you can see how far that is. Hopefully that's way down there. And then there's that weird spiral piece of metal there. I'm not sure what that is, but there it is. All right, let's keep going back then. Here's the Lombard Street we just noticed. You know, what I called that, you know, like San Francisco, the squiggly. That we came up and you see there's two people down there walking it, so you can see them walking it in real time. So that's it. It's pretty big. And it comes all the way up to there. So pretty neat. Now, just give you a little bit of downtown here, what they got. And again, back to the bridge. All right, let's go on back. All right, so we're right back next to the bridge here now, where we're going to walk across. But what intrigues me is look at all the stonework down through there that's holding that bridge up. I think that's pretty nice looking. So, hope you enjoy that. And the whole bridge there as well. How you doing? So there you go. Hopefully you like that. So let's head on back.